Hello, everyone. I'm Andrei, coordinator of our school, and welcome back to another our week overview. Today is overview of week number 27, and let me briefly say what you have to do this week. And there are two theoretical modules in this week. The first one is Scrum Kanban. This topic is not belongs to front-end engineering itself. It belongs for all programming, and it will help you organize your work during the final task. Next one is CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous deployment. It's also an important thing for front-end development. And for sure, the real project always use this feature because it helps deploy faster, helps improve code quality, and so on. So also, please take a look to this topic. And finally, this week we start our final task, final e-commerce task. This task consists of 4 sprints, divided into 4 sprints. The first one is 1 week long, and the others will be 2 weeks long. What's the objective of this task? You have to create an e-commerce application with your group, with your colleagues. One thing, guys. Several groups have not provided information about technologies that they want to use during this task. Please do it till the end of tomorrow. So without this information, we can't reassign mentors for your teams. So there are two type of submission this task. After each sprint, you will submit task for review. For mentors review and for cross-check review. So for cross-check review, the workflow is let me explain a little for the workflow. So the technology stack of this task. TypeScript is mandatory. You can choose any frameworks like React, Angular, or Vue, but jQuery is not allowed for this application. Application should be a single-page application. You're already familiar with this type of application. Using pre-built e-commerce template for the front end is not allowed. And using data from commerce tools, Address is not allowed. So as I already mentioned, a task divided into 4 sprints, and let's take a look. The first one. First one that starts today and finished will be finished Sunday. Sunday is let me see, May of 11. So all requirements are described in this page, in this section. So the first week is a week of setup and configuration. The team lead of your team have to create a private repo and invite all team members to this repo. And then you have several key points as repository setup, taskbar setup, where you decided which tool you have to want to use to create a dashboard of your application. Divided task, divided. You will divide all requirements into small tasks and assign it to members of your team. So next one key point is API client setup. So next development environment setup, where you will configure Webpack, ESLint, and configure Prettier, Husky, and so on. Next one point is create a development script that will be running Prettier, ESLint while you committing your features and so on. And don't forget create a README where you describe the project, what are you doing, what technology do you use, and so on. And the first one, the first sprint will be evaluated by mentors. So let me describe a workflow a little bit. So each team member create a pull request first of all, each member creates a branch from the dev branch. So yeah, so when your team lead create a develop branch, so each member have create a work branch from this develop branch, and after work is finished, you have to create a pull request from this branch to develop. Each team member, other team members have to review this pull request and merge, and only after that you can merge this pull request into the develop develop branch. So, and when all work is finished, after that your team lead have to create additional pull request and send this pull request to the mentor. Yeah. And that's it from my side. Yeah. Also, this week will be evaluated in 150 points. So that's it from my side, and let me invite my colleagues to the stage.
Hi everyone. Thank you.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Thank you, Andrei, for overview this week. Yeah, and I would start with just remind that 5 teams didn't fill the information about their stack, and it's important to fill because otherwise it will be after chosen vanilla JavaScript and TypeScript, and it's harder to. Maybe some of you want to do that, but from my experience, it's longer to complete a project on plain JavaScript. So that's a motivation to just mention your tech stack at your team. And few people, as I remember, didn't join the teams, right, Anna?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
And just to clarify, could you please share the question from Ilona?
Uh-huh.
I guess it would
Uh,
be the answer and clarification for everyone. Okay,
all right.
guys, as we mentioned before, you organized two teams, but it might be happen that your current mentor is not familiar with the technology that you choose for final task. That's why we will find new mentor for each group. It may be cases when your current mentor will be your group mentor. It's okay, but mostly it will be a new person. That's why we as soon as possible should know the technology that you are going to use for the final task. Otherwise, we can find mentor for you, or you will be forced to implement the last task using TypeScript only, because it's a common for each mentor. So, decision up to you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Anna. Uh, um, and we also have a question from Atabek. Firstly, Atabek, really sorry about missing last week live session,
We were
and
missing you.
yeah, luckily you're here. And Atabek has a question. Atabek missed 3 tasks. Can he still contribute in the final task?
Yeah, he can, because this weekend I cleared a bit our score, our students, and currently all students who are not eligible for final task has been expelled because despite Atabek missed several tasks, all previous tasks were done in time and good quality. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're lucky at the back. Yeah.
Yeah, but the team distribution ended last day, Sunday, but you still have a chance to organize a small team of 3 people and write to our boss.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 people who forgot to register for the last task. If they find another one, the same student, I will help you to create a group.
Okay, thank you, Anna. And we have okay. Yeah, and the question is, could you give an example of what the tech stack would look like for a team? I think the main question here is what framework you use. It mostly Angular, React, or Vue, maybe something less popular but more modern like Solid. But usually just pre-frameworks or without frameworks, it means vanilla JavaScript and TypeScript. So that's the main choice. Yeah, because yeah, there is a lot of information that relies on framework that you choose, and it's better to find a mentor who work with that framework and has some significant experience with it.
And apart from the framework, you can also choose the build system. You can use Webpack or Vite or RSPack or anything else you want to try and configure for your final project.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there was a joke from Ilona. Okay, seems we shall react and choose React. And not the worst choice to choose React. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, any other questions, guys?
Related to technology, unfortunately, only one team chose Angular. Mostly it's React, and 5 teams didn't share information related to technology. But as I shared before, currently, based on demand, at least of several locations, Angular is more useful for you. But it's just a hint from my side. I didn't force you.
Yeah, so it's less competition in Angular, it seems like. Yeah, I have a question about final task. For the group project, do we also write backend? Andrei, as I remember, there is no backend that teams need to write, right?
As I remember, the backend is already provided, but you have to create some data, have to fill some data in this backend. So, like like description of the goods, images of the goods, and so on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so mostly you'll focus on the front end. Yeah, so and as it was before, the backend is ready. So yeah, you just need to create a front end for this backend. Uh-huh. And the question about can we provide some examples of final project from the past? As I remember, we discussed it on the previous sessions. We don't give any examples, just only those examples in GitHub that you can find, and nothing more. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. We are not going to share previous tasks because you will think about it as an example and try to do the same. But we are going to help you to extend your imagination and create some unique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, Anna, for the answer. Uh, okay. We're seeing some emojis in the chat. Huh? Yuri is asking, hello, where can I choose team and technology? You need to go to a school
I
application.
know. On Sunday, in Sunday. Sorry, it's a joke.
Yeah, so you need to go to your school application and then go to team distribution tab at the top.
But
And
it
then,
should not work because the deadline is missed.
oh,
So you can do it only by the Discord or Telegram. You should write me because we have one almost created group from 2 people, and you have possibility to join this group if no one do it before you. And it's kind of exception because the deadline was on Sunday.
yeah,
Yesterday.
and I think Yuri is one of my students, and yeah, I noticed he is not in any team, and I wanted to speak with him about it. Yeah, so yeah, should we do these people know who are without teams, or should Yuri just send something in the Discord, for example?
In the Discord, we have a channel called Final Task. You please write there something that, hi, I'm Yuri, and I'm also forget about the deadline. So I will create a group for 3 people because if there is less than 3 people, we will not create a new group. Unfortunately.
Okay. So thank you, Anna. If it is an e-commerce project, do we expect it to use any DB like Mongo, MySQL? Yes, Andrei answered. You don't need to focus on backend part of on this task, so it should be ready. It should be done, and yeah, you need to focus only on the front end part.
Yeah, only you have to create an API for this project in e-commerce application. One second. Yeah. In our short how to say task in this in first week, the task has name commerce tools project and API client setup, and in this task you will create a API for this project.
And Andrei, you mentioned that people need to fill some data. How they do that? Maybe this question was about it. Should they interact with some DBs to fill the data?
Maybe this is task for next week's. Let me check the main page. Looks like this step will be implemented during sprint number 3 because it has in this sprint you will implement catalog product page and detailed product page.
Okay, so at least for now, there is no such thing as working with DBs.
No panic.
Yeah. So yeah, mostly it will be just front end.
And a new commerce tool.
Okay. So any other questions?
And please, guys, do not ignore the topic related to Scrum or Kanban, because despite it is not related to technical scale, but it's real important for any developer, because everyone is working as a part of the team, and you should understand and follow the team rules. Basically, it's Scrum rules. Some team works according Kanban, but final task, I hope you will use Scrum and currently try to understand how it works, because time to time you may get such question in the interview: do you know about Scrum? What exactly Scrum? What principle of Scrum do you know? Or what artifacts do you know? And it's time to understand whether you like to work in the team, or perhaps you hate this part and IT is not for you by this reason. I hope it's just a joke, but it also might be. And it's absolutely okay if you figure out that you hate to work a team and you prefer to create your own company from one developer to work as a single developer for your whole time.
And you can have pretty good future. There is a lot of AI startups with 4 people. So maybe that's a good path. Yeah. So thank you, Anna, for highlighting the importance of understanding how team works in agile in IT. And we have the question from Otabek. So the design of e-commerce project is up to us, or will vendor team lead choose it? Can you, Andrei, answer it?
Yeah, design for this task and like topic of this application. I mean, what you will sell in this application, it's also up to you.
Yeah, thank you, Andrei.
I don't understand the language of Luca, and please use only English. Otherwise, we switch on other language as well.
Yeah. So I don't think it's some question related to RESCOL.
Perhaps it's child
Hmm.
playing with a keyboard.
Or cat.
Oh, it's better option.
So, guys, any other questions?
Seems no.
Or
So
maybe you can
we're
share
waiting.
maybe you can share
Um,
some ideas how to stay motivated, how to get energy for the last final project.
One day you could have money from this programming skills. Is it motivative? But maybe, yeah, some of you guys can. Maybe you have some speech of motivation.
one more related to motivation. Please do not miss the stories of our students who became real developers. I hope it's help you to find motivation to not give up and complete this course.
Yeah, so in the end, you still need to learn a lot of stuff, and yeah, it seems like this course is pretty good, and yeah, I would say if it's hard now, it will be easier later, and I think yeah, it's worth it, totally worth it, especially from people. Most of our people from countries where IT is a good choice of a career. So it's worth it to spend, I think, a little bit of months, but yeah, and then get a career with a lot of opportunities, and yeah, you don't have some limitations mostly. So you can just learn, get better, get more money, get more interesting projects, and yeah, get more freedom. So as a person who went through this path, I would say it was worth it, and I will do it again if I could. So yeah. Yeah, they have. Or Natalia, you wanted to add something?
Yeah, about the motivation. So this final project, I would recommend you to work as your presentation of skills and a teamwork, so that this project you can add to your CV and showcase your work. And then after the course is done, you can be ready for some freelance projects, even some small ones, or even some landing pages, for example, if it's still actual for some companies. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not dependent on someone to make something. So it's just starting phase, then you just produce and produce, and that's it. Yeah, and the question from Atabek, almost the end of course, and honestly I'm feeling a little burnout. What can you suggest? As I remember, basic tip is touch the grass, go for a walk. I think, yeah, for example, for one day, go for a walk, do something, go to some new location. What's work for me? Yeah, and usually it helps. Sometimes maybe not. But yeah, maybe you guys can share some other ways too.
Like everything we already said about the motivation. So just some people got some energy from success stories. So we have a channel in Discord about success stories. You can read it, and then maybe you will give some more energy to do it.
Yeah, it's not easy path, but you should think one more time why you are there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's the last step before you get a certificate. So you've already completed so many time and so many works. So you're just one step um, one step before getting the certificate to prove your skills.
Yeah, and I would not even focus a lot on certificate, just in general. It's good that you have opportunity to struggle and then you grow. So in the future you can struggle less. That's good. Or just in general get better. Uh, Sometimes it's the problem to get better. You just don't have any opportunities. Uh, yeah. So at least it's good. That's my logic. Uh, uh-huh. Okay, we have question from Becca. Can you confirm last session you said that we need to have last 3 tasks completed to participate in final one? Mm-hmm.
Seems as misunderstanding. I'm not sure. Perhaps my English is not so good to explain everything I thought, but not at least 3 tasks. As we discussed, we may expel a student if he or she missed more than 2 tasks, but time to time we discuss each person individually, and depending on previous experience or previous result on this course, we decided should this person get additional chance for completing course or not. And in order to utter back, he did his best within all course. That's why we decided that it will be fair for him to give him a chance to work in a team and complete this course. And we have people who miss one task, do the next one. Mostly it's kind of core JS task or test, then miss the common task where you should apply your knowledge and implement something by your hand, miss this task, and then doing something easy kind of test. And it's not fair to give a chance for such people because they did anything for improving their knowledge. That's why time to time it might seem strange for our side. That's why we expel one person and leave another one. But just believe we think about every student and make a decision.
And also Otabek is showing up on the streams, and it's his favorite student of Anna.
Yeah, yeah, it's right.
It's additional for a previous speech from Anna. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, in English it's teacher pets. When you have some favorite student, but I'm not sure.
Maybe I didn't hear this. Maybe for a long time. something like this. Yeah, I remember. Huh? Is it a additional question? Aren't you Nokshi Autoback? Ah,
I don't
okay.
know Nokchi.
Okay, it's more about some some Autoback's nationality.
But I
Okay.
visited Uzbekistan 7 years ago.
And we have a question from Ilona. Will you let us know if any projects, intern lab or job places in our countries?
Sure.
As I remember, and you can share some positions if
Yeah.
there is some students that eligible for it.
How it works. After end of frameworks step, we will share information with officers, with recruiters, for instance. Hey, let's say Uzbekistan recruiters, we have 10 good people. Please see the CVs and reach out this person as soon as you will have some opportunities for them. It might be happen in 1 week or in half a year. I don't know exactly, but we will share. For Poland, recruiters reach me with a position, and then I'll back to our students, see who the most applicable for this position, and then I call or write you, text you in chat, and discuss whether this position is interesting for you as well. And after that, we start the hiring process to the company. So it's absolutely depends on location, on country, but uh, we try to share all our student with the recruiters. But I will recommend you to not wait only our company and proceed. Um, Work on your interview skill by applying on any position that you see on your market. It will help you either improve your interview skills or find a position or job offer.
Hmm? Yeah, thank you, Anna, for this I would say rich answer. Uh, yeah, um, yeah. Just in general, you need to prepare resume, apply for 1,000 roles, and yeah, maybe find some other students, just mock interviews. One of you just pretending to be an interviewer, another one interviewee, and then you change and do that for another 1,000 times, and then yeah, you're going to interview. You're prepared. They take you, and that's it. You're working. How it works. Yeah. So, is there any other questions, guys? So I think we're out of questions for now, and yeah, we can start to wrap it up. And yeah, say as usual, thank you for everyone uh, to getting to the stream, and thank you for still studying, not getting burned out too much. Yeah. So thank you everyone. See you guys in a week, the same time, the same day as usual. And good luck with final
See,
task.
Have fun.
Bye
have a
bye.
good
Bye
week.
bye.
Bye
See you.
bye.